Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Quanah Wath with the Great Millstone Charlotte Camp, coming with another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And we see, man, you know, the hot topic, right? As you see by this article, it reads, the WEF, the World Economic Forum, says CBDCs, the central bank digital currencies, must be implanted under your skin if you want to participate in society, right? And what does that sound like, man? Right? Starting with our head elders, apostles on down, right? Brothers have been teaching, specifically Great Millstone, right? This has been what we've been teaching, man. To prepare yourself, for this exact event, man. Right? To come back and serve the Lord, getting the good graces with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, so the Spirit will be on you, not to take this implantable device, man. Right? The MOTB. And we see it coming straight from the devil's mouth, man. Right? Let's read a little bit here. It says, the WEF has declared that all citizens must be implanted with a CBDC microchip in the very near future in order to be able to fully participate in society and do basic things such as purchase food and water, right? This is going to be a requirement, right? People try to shun us off, They wave us off as if we don't know what we're talking about, man. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, we've been given this understanding, right? That this device is going to be forced upon the masses, man. Let's just go ahead and get it here. Salakia. This is Revelation 13. And I'll start in 15. Okay. Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, right? And that image is, this Babylonian way, right? This revived Roman Empire, the customs and philosophies, right? So that anybody who's not, completely down with the ways of this world, right? Is going to be killed, either killed physically or killed as far as being separated from the society, man, right? And that's part of not taking the chip, man, right? You're going to be separated, like it says here in the article. If you want to participate in society, you have to get this CBDC implanted under your skin, man, right? It says here, the point, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Look, man, he calls it, right? Going into, it says here in the NLT, it says he requires, they're going to make this is mandatory, right? Let's look at that word causeth real quick. It's poieo. Jumping down, it says to constitute, verse definition G, to make, render, one anything, to make, i.e. constitute or appoint one anything, to appoint or ordain, right? So they're appointing, they're ordaining, right? They're constituting this thing, man, right? And it's finally, and you see it's coming out, right? There's nothing people can say against this now, man, right? All these false breakdowns, all these other, what's it called? Other interpretations, right? All these things are being confounded. But the scriptures say that would be so, man. But the scriptures also say that the men of the Lord will be given a mouth of wisdom that our adversaries won't be able to gainsay nor resist, man. Right? Let's get that real quick in Luke. Luke, what's it, 21 and 15. This is Luke chapter 21 and verse 15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist, man. Look, NLT, I will give you the right words. These are the right words, man. Telling the people that this implantable device that they're about to roll out, that they're about to force upon the masses, is indeed the MOTB, right? According to Revelation 13 and 16, that he's going to cause the whole world to take, man, right? It says here, continuing on, for I will give you the right words and such wisdom that none of your opponents will be able to reply or refute you. We're probably not going to hear nothing from these other camps, honestly, man. Right? They can't refute it. They can't reply to it because it is what it is. It's plain, right? When the scriptures talk about it being made plain upon tables, this is what it means, man. There's nothing you can say against it, man. Right? Let's look at that word gainsay real quick. It's like I'm getting over a little cold. Let me see here. Okay, this will work. This is the word for gainsay. It reads, to declare to be untrue or invalid, to contradict or oppose, right? They can't say we're not telling the truth, man. They can't say what we're saying isn't right or real, man, because it's coming straight from the devil's mouth, man, right? The WEF, and their subsidiaries are revealing their plans, man, right? And it's all through the spirit and power of Hashem Yahushai, as he says, that will cause their tongues to fall upon themselves, right? Right? All these things are being made manifest, man. Right? Let's go to let me get this real quick. In Acts. Because, starting with our elder apostle Tahar, Gabar, Ramlab, Rakah, and the elder bishops and men on down. Right? We've been given these secrets, man. Right? In order to interpolate and give the understanding to the believers, man. Right? To declare these prophecies and to be able to break them down accurately. Right? This is Acts chapter 3 and verse 7. And it reads, Amos. I go to Amos. Amos 3 and verse 7. And it reads, surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. Right? So this is a secret that's been revealed unto the prophets, man. Right? And is being put in your face, man. Right? It's clear as day at this point, man. If anybody says the MOTB, the mark of the beast, is anything other than this implantable device, right? Then they're a false prophet, man. Right? And they're not being dealt with, on the right side by Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. He might be using them for left-hand means, right? To sift out those that he doesn't want. But the ones that the Lord does want are going to believe and understand, right? The correct breakdown of these things, man. It says, surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. The lion hath roared, and who will not fear. Look, man, the alarm is going out, right? Repeatedly. I'm pretty sure every brother is gonna do a video on this article, man, because these prophecies are very poignant, man. Right? This is the times that we're in, So these things have to be, uh, uh what's the word? Broken down and spread throughout the masses, man. Right? And that's what the unicorn, the internet, is for. Right? That's what this YouTube is for. It says the Lord power. Well, it's like I started. The lion hath roared, and who will not fear? The Lord power hath spoken. Who can but prophesy? Right? And this is a major prophecy that's taking place that we're seeing come to pass before our eyes, man. Right? We're seeing the means of the MOTB, the foundations being laid, man. Right? All that's gonna come next is that great push, But look, as I read earlier, you can't gainsay against this, man. You can't speak up against this because it's in your face, man. Right? But we understand there are those that are gonna, what's the word? They're gonna do what they can, to try to come against us, right? They're gonna make up whatever they need to in order to seem as though we're not telling the truth or we're not speaking correctly, man. Right? When this has been made plain, man. Right? Let me go back to that article. Is this it? Nah, Slovakia. Let's see here. But the point, y'all get the point, man. Let me go here to Acts chapter 4. Because we have, account of our the apostles of old, they did a miracle, right? And once the men saw this thing happen, they couldn't say anything about it either, right? Now this is what we're about to face right now, is these men seeing these prophecies come to pass, and it's gonna be a lot of closed mouths, man, right? Because if they do speak, they're gonna have to tell the truth, but they, understanding that they've been compromised, they're not gonna speak on these things, man. These articles aren't gonna come out, and if they do, they're gonna try to squirm around it, try to slither around it like the foxes they are, man. Right? Slovakia. This is Acts chapter 4, and starting in verse 13, it reads, Now when they saw the boldness of Peter and John, and perceived that they were unlearned and ignorant men, they marveled, and they took knowledge of them that had been with Yahushua, right? Because they understood that these men, though these men weren't learned in the traditional sense, they had been learned through the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahushua, man, right? And it reads, And beholding the man which was healed standing with them, they could say nothing against it, right? And that's what's happening right now, right? They're beholding the miracles taking place. They're beholding the prophecies coming to pass. They're beholding the words that Yahweh has been putting in our elders and apostles on down. And they can't say anything against it, man, right? Because it's the spirit of Yahweh that's speaking through these men, so they can't come against this, man, right? And the masses are about to believe, are about to see this thing. Then they might not believe, but they're gonna understand that a prophet had been among them, man. me see here. Yeah, we'll get this. We'll close with this. I don't want to make this too long. The point was made. Let me see if I can go back to that article, Salakia. The point was made. There we go. WEF says CBDCs must be implanted under your skin if you want to participate in society. Simple as that, man. Right? If you want to participate in this world, you got to take the chip, right? And that's what brothers have been saying for years, right? Even before I came into this thing, right? Brothers have been saying that. The elders and apostles have been saying that, right? And now we don't know exactly what the chip is going to look like, right? It could be any manner of shapes, sizes, and colors, man. But we know that there's going to be a device that is implanted underneath the skin for you to be able to participate, right? Like it says, the WEF has declared that all citizens must be implanted with the CBDC microchip in the very near future in order to be able to fully participate in society and do basic things such as purchase food and water, man. Right? So this is what's coming, man. Right? Let me get this and we'll close out. Ezekiel. Because what can you say now, man? Right? What more can we say? It's right there in your face, man. It's Ezekiel 33. And I'll start in 30. It's Ezekiel 33 and 30 reads, "Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people are still talking against thee by the walls and the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what the word, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord." Right? Reading the NLT, it says, "Son of man, your people talk about you in their houses and whisper about you at the doors." Look, man, you can't say anything against this, man. Right? You can, but you'll be kicking against the pricks, as the scriptures say, man. Right? A lot of these men are about to try to save face because they're about to be confounded, right? Because all the lies that they've told are about to, their congregations are going to have questions, man. And these men won't have the answers. It says, they say to each other, "Come on, let us go and hear what the prophet tells us what the Lord is saying." Now going back to the King James, it reads, "And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For in their mouth they show much love, but their heart go after their covetousness. And lo," and that's our people, man. Right? They hear this message. They see these articles, right? This is impossible to avoid, man. Right? Everybody is about to be, faced with this, right? And they've heard this message. Even people who act like they haven't heard, right? They've heard this. They've heard brothers go into the Mark of the Beast breakdowns, correctly, right? And give people the warning. But what's it say here? "And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice, and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they will not do them." Right? So they don't take heed, and they're not going to take heed until it's too late. They're going to already have that. Whatever gets implanted inside you, it's going to be too late, man. Right? And people are going to be, begging and pleading, but the Lord isn't going to hear them, man. It's going to be a lot of Proverbs 1st chapter. That's going to be going on, in a great number, right? Verse 33, and the point. "And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them," man. read this in the NLT. It says, "But when all these terrible things happen to them, as they certainly will, as they certainly will, right? In the near future, like the article said, that you're gonna have to make this choice, man, whether or not to take this device, whether or not to forego your place in society, right? It says, and they certainly will. Then will they know that a prophet has been among them, man, right? So then these people are gonna know, man, and they're realizing, the hopeful elect are realizing, the men of the Lord, the prophets that the Lord has set up, starting with our elder apostles on down, right? They're coming to that realization, and some are gonna come back and repent, and others are gonna continue to scoff, until the end, man, right? But going back to this article, man, what more can we say? It's straight from the straight from the devil's mouth, right? We understood their plans, from the get go, right? We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, right? The Lord has blessed us with the spiritual foresight and understanding, in order to be able to, break these things down, right? And to prepare the minds of the elect, man, right? But, the point's been made. I don't want to, beat a dead horse. But look, man, WEF says CBDCs must be implanted under your skin if you want to participate in society, right? Straight from straight from the devil's mouth, man. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Shai. I want to close by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh B'Shem Shai, B'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. Wa, Kwam Yasharala, Wa, Abad, Babah, man. Hey, DTA soon, we almost home. Shalom.